Hello YouTubers, it's your girl Elise coming at you with my very first video. I was coming on here to tell you guys about my sister locks. I've had them now for a month. It's been 5 weeks and counting. So I got them installed on July 15th and 16th. It was 23 long hours. And but it was well worth it. We did 12 hours the first day from 8 till 8, and then the second day it was from 8 till 7, and she was finally finished. My lock-tician, her name is Majorie, my sister lock-tician. She's very sweet. She's very affordable. She'll work with your budget, because I know I'm a waitress in the airport, and I really don't make that much money, but I was able to afford Sisterlocks at the time when I got them. So I went on ahead and got them done. I've been natural. I've been no-lye. I've been lye-free for going on 7 years now. But I've been wanting Sisterlocks for a very long time. So I finally went ahead and got them. I did my research. And one thing about it is I would very much recommend, if you can't afford to keep up or maintain Sisterlocks, then you really shouldn't get them, because it's quite expensive to maintain. I know when I used to wear weaves, I would spend a lot more money on my weaves, spend $200 to $300 on the weave itself, and then $125 getting it sewn in. So I really don't have a problem in spending that much money, but basically, as I said, if you can't really afford to the upkeep, then it's not a good idea to get them done. Because I've met several ladies. I've actually met a couple of ladies that, from what I could see, they had Sisterlocks, but it had grown out so much to the point where they just weren't getting it done. So yeah, that's one pointer. But I was just coming to you guys to just explain my hair regimen of what I do every week or every night to keep my hair looking the way it does. When I go to sleep at nighttime, I sleep kind of wild, so I'll end up with my hair smushed to my head. That was from the very beginning, one thing that I noticed. So I was spritzing a lot. I was using a lot of water, spritzing all over my hair. And that's the reason why I've experienced a lot of slippage. By slippage, I mean my hair, the locks have just been slipping on down from the root. The individual loops that they use to create the Sisterlocks have been falling out. But I went back to my lock-tician, and she took care of me. She's like I said, she's a really sweet lady. She stays in the South Deshaun area. For any of you ladies that live in Lithonia, Georgia, that's where I stay. She stays right around the way from me off of South Deshaun Road, and she was more than happy to retighten some of the ones that had come out at the top of my head, in the back, and a couple along the side. That's where most people have problem areas, because you're washing your face, you're getting water on the back of your head, just different reasons. But basically, my hair regimen that I use, I've been using a Rosemary Sage tea that I made. One of my friends told me about that. She has locks as well, but basically what you do, you just I got this tea press from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's made by Bodum. And basically what you do is you fill up this canister here with the Rosemary Sage. You can get it from anywhere, from any grocery store where they sell spices or herbs. Get it out of that department. And or you can get it fresh. I got mine fresh from the Whole Foods market. You put it in here. You fill this up with boiling hot water, this glass portion, and then you simply press it slowly. It's a lot like a coffee press, except for you steep tea in this one. But once the tea has brewed, and once everything is steeped, then I'll basically pour it into a spray bottle. And I just found this spray bottle around the house. It was an old bottle that I wasn't using. And I'll just basically spritz it on my hair. And that helps to give my hair more life. It helps it to be bouncier and more manageable. But I only do that maybe like once every 3 days or so, just so that I can get a handle on this slippage. But I just bought the Sisterlock shampoo, the starter shampoo. I bought it from their website. So this is what it looks like. And it basically just helps with helping with the locking process. It helps your hair to lock easier. It helps to make your hair a little bit more coarse. And that's something that I really need, because I think that might be one of the other reasons why my hair's been slipping a lot, is because my hair's really soft and it just slips right out. Like this one right here, this used to be a lock. My lock-tician, she really wasn't playing any games. She got every single hair into a lock. But that one's actually slipping out. I'm gonna have to get it redone when I go back for a retightening. But basically, yeah. You wash it by bunching. You get a little section. You braid it down, and then you braid it all the way to the end. Then once you get to the end, let's just pretend that was a braid. Once you get to the end, you basically tuck and band it. Tuck it under, and then wrap a little rubber band around it. And that's basically how you wash your hair. You just go through, wash your scalp really well. I do it in the shower, and then make sure that you get your ends really good. And I'll have a bunch of those on my head, all around my head. I'll keep that in overnight while it air dries. And then once I wake up in the morning, I'll have kind of like a braid out pattern, like a really nice, crinkly, braided texture in my hair. And what I would recommend that you use, I went out and bought some of these little colorful bands. They were like 99 cents at the beauty supply store in a little children's department. And I would very much recommend that you use colored bands instead of like a black or brown rubber band, because you can see these. These are very visible. They're very brightly colored. And you don't have to worry about cutting your hair if you cut them out. You don't have to worry about cutting your own hair if you do cut them out. But basically, I've also been using along the napes and edges of my scalp, because I had a bald spot right here before I had it was probably back in February. I went on vacation in Colorado, and this lady did a full-headed invisible part weave in my hair. She had 3 little braids. They were really tiny, really tight braids, and it took out a good portion of my hair. I had a clean patch. It was cleaner than Mr. Clean. It was so clean. It probably squeaked when you rubbed it. But I was so distraught. I thought that it wouldn't grow back. But my hair has actually grown back a lot since then. That's been since February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It's been 6 months. And my hair has grown significantly. I've been using the Dr. Miracle's Daily Anti-Breakage Strengthening Cream. This is what it looks like. It was $7.99 at the beauty supply store. And basically, it has a really strong smell to it. But all of Dr. Miracle's products are really strong. But, basically, I just rubbed that on there every day. I was just rubbing it, massaging it, just praying, just, Jesus, please grow this back. Because I can't have a bald square. I can't have a rectangular shaped bald square in my head. So, I'm really proud of my hair. It's grown back significantly since then. And I also, had a little bit of damage on this side. So, I've been rubbing it over here. And it's been growing back over here as well. So, probably by my second retightening, I'll be able to go ahead and get this locked on in with the rest of my hair. As I said, I counted my sister locks. I have 330 locks in my head right now. And I guess that'll be 331. Add that on in, or maybe it'll be 2. I'm not sure. But I really love my Sisterlocks. It's really easy to style. It's very low maintenance. I wake up, shake, and go. And that's about it. I'll cornrow my hair at nighttime, but instead of braiding, I'll twist. It'll be a twisted cornrow, and I'll just twist my hair down so that it won't be all over the place, squished to my head. And that's all the maintenance that I really have to do. I tried a new style this week with Curlformers. You can get these online at curlformers.com, or you can go to Sally's Beauty Supply Store. These are rather expensive, but they work very well. I did the curly look for the first time with my Sisterlocks. Maybe it was 3 days ago. So the curls are kind of falling now. I didn't really roll them up at night to keep them from coming out. But basically, it's really simple. There's a little opening at the beginning of the Curlformer. It comes with a rod. You stick the rod inside of the Curlformer, pull it all the way through. There's a hook on the end of the rod. You get a little section of your hair, hook it onto the rod at the very end, slide the Curlformer up, and then you pull your hair on through. And it springs back into a little curly plastic thing. It's really, really convenient, really fast. I find it to be a lot quicker than roller setting your hair with traditional cold wave rods or the bendy rods. But they come in different sizes. The green and blue ones are the smallest that they come. These are the short, small ones. They come longer if your hair is longer, if you want tighter, longer curls. They come in medium size. These are the medium ones. And the reason why they're different colors is because the reason why they're pink and orange is because the pink one goes clockwise and then the orange one goes counterclockwise. It all depends on how you want your curls to fall. And then they also come in larger sizes. These are the larger, long ones. So if you have really long hair, it works for long hair as well. My hair is not quite that long, so I'm still growing into it. But these work really well. They are rather expensive. So yeah, you can price them at your local Sally's Beauty Supply store. But that's basically it. I haven't been using any gels or creams or anything. I pretty much threw away all of my combs and brushes because I won't be needing them, which is very liberating. If I ever get a little gust of wind that goes through my hair, I like that. And it's really liberating. I feel really free. Like I can just style my hair, do whatever I want with it. So now I just can't wait until it grows longer. I wore it today in a ponytail. It's just basically in a little bun ponytail. And I normally have the front out to cover my little bald spot. It's no longer bald, but just to cover it up until I get it locked in. But basically, this is how my hair looks. It's gotten a little fuller. I've had some of my coworkers tell me that they've seen a difference in how full my hair is and how long it's gotten. So I'm really proud of it. I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to continue on with my journey. 5 weeks and counting. So I'll come back at you guys next week once I get it retightened, and I'll update you guys on how much it's been growing and what it looks like after it gets retightened. And that's about it for today. It's your girl Elise coming at you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.